She just picked that up and she's like, "Oh
that
yeah."
behind shot had me feeling some type of way. Is all. But then they showed her face, and I was
listen.
Like,
except for like thirsty parts of the trailer.
But he said, did you just call her a butterface? Is that what you just?
Maybe I did.
No,
Many words.
Because of my 7 out of 10.
Brian's out. He missed the cut.
Oh God.
You made the first and second cuts. Third cut out. Get out of here.
You didn't make it.
We're having a house party. We're having a house party on the 30th in July. The last Saturday.
Hi, Marisa.
Hey, what's up? I love you.
She said she loves you. She said, "Why did you marry that bastard John and not me?"
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's not even the coolest part of the ring.
Oh, I'm excited to see.
The coolest part is it comes off.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
That suits you. That's very John.
Oh, the coolest part wasn't that it comes off.
It actually comes off. You can actually take it off.
Is it like
we were gonna do tattoos. We were gonna do tattoos originally, but Mikey is like super booked all the way until June, like
Dang, really?
into June actually. And I was like, damn. Well, I guess we can get rings.
like other married people.
Get rings like championships, dude.
We wanted tattoos, so.
Chanel,
You can do that later on the road.
those are the only two options. You either get a ring or you get a tattoo for married people. There's no other
Oh, do you have
option.
some
No, I
you
was
have
saying
some
I didn't.
Baby
I've never
Ray's
heard of-
barbecue sauce? Oh, sorry.
Sweet Baby Ray's?
That background just reminded me of that fucking photo of Mark
Oh,
Zuckerberg.
this one.
No, the one that with the shelves and stuff, like the very like
Oh, we're
modern house.
smoking meats.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Just the one that you were legit on.
Smoking meats and
Like,
squeezing
I
teeth.
said that. That one. There you go. Damn it. not
Sweet
that
Baby
one.
Ray's.
Wait, why does that remind you of Sweet Baby?
Yeah,
Yeah, have you guys not seen that Mark Zuckerberg photo?
yeah.
where he
I
has,
would
like, the
think
Sweet
this
Baby
one would
Ray's?
remind you more than
No.
this one. Like this, where he's like in his backyard smoking meats, and it's like the first live video.
Yeah.
Is he
It's all
outside? I
weird,
only
yeah.
I remember him being inside, but
Oh.
And he said that Sweet Baby Ray's is the best
Like a
barbecue sauce
million
ever. and I
times.
Sweet
was
Baby
like,
Ray's is the best barbecue sauce.
It's
No,
good. I
it's
don't-
not.
it's
Maybe we
pretty
should
fucking
save this
good.
for it.
Yeah, we're
It's
about
not-
to.
Yeah, we have a
It's
lot
not-
of opinions about
We're
everything.
about to die on some hills here, Joe. This is about to be hot take court.
Hot take court. Let me get the robe, man, and the gavel.
The
This is
pro.
what I'm talking about.
Adriana just
where's
closed the
the
door.
chat?
She's like, shut the
Are
fuck
you
up.
putting it in the chat? Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting in the chat.
I can't view the chat because I'm already
Like,
recording.
I don't know how that one reminds you of it, but like the one with the shelves.
Oh,
reminds me
this.
of it.
Oh!
Like,
What's wrong with his bookshelves? Zuck? It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
just
a-
seeing.
it's just right there on a bookshelf. Like it's so weird.
Maybe
Okay.
he was like calling
like,
back
I
to
have
like
to-
everyone's making fun of me. Let me put the Sweet Baby Ray's up.
No, he's like,
Maybe.
I have to connect with the people because I'm not a real person.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like, people like barbecue sauce, so that's of course we have
It's
that
like,
on
yeah,
our shelves.
that's what they like, right?
This'll
Yeah,
work.
barbecue sauce.
So
Well, I guess that's gonna be my background then.
Oh no.
That's a
Sweet
brand
Baby
new
Ray's.
ass. That's a brand new ass bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's too. The seal's not even broken on it or
Yeah.
nothing. He doesn't
Yeah.
eat that. He doesn't eat that. Lying
doesn't.
ass.
He's a fucking billionaire, dude. He doesn't eat that.
He eats like, what do billionaires eat? Computer chips,
Caviar.
Caviar
Even
and like
babies.
salty ass caviar.
No, they eat people.
Yeah.
Oh, like in Atlanta, whenever they were serving the hands.
I mean, that's kind of true,
Oh my
yeah.
This
Yeah, I
is
was really
hands,
excited for the
y'all!
fucking
And then
cartoon
they, like, ran
draft,
out.
John.
Huh?
I was really excited for the cartoon draft. but
Yeah, I
okay.
was too.
I mean, we can still do it.
We can. I mean, I can.
No, I gotta talk about multiverse now.
I'm setting that back up so when we start doing everything, our schedule for now is we got an introduction episode for June. Hello, everyone. And we'll do the draft, classic cartoons draft after. Have your fucking streaming service name by the time we do that.
Bro, I already
So-
gave that.
I
to
already
you.
gave you all.
We already
I
gave
have
it.
like
You didn't
a-
write it down.
It's right here.
That's your
We
fault.
could do this
I
now.
have
Like
those
I am
things
ready.
written
still.
down.
All this shit's written down in front of me right now.
That's mine.
I actually have to come up with mine.
Okay, good. Nope. Man, my headset keeps like getting sucked into whatever my
Yeah,
background is.
Mine too.
It's booty, but okay.
Oh, that
See,
one's
that's why
cool.
you just go into the plain black void and you have nothing to worry about.
Not
Or
all of
you
us
just like
Or you have like
have a
something
cool
in your
background like
I don't
these
know.
two.
I know. This is what my background is right now. Wait,
No,
hold
don't
on.
show it.
Is it
No.
gone? Movie magic's gone.
Iron Fist.
Oh.
Iron Fist is a terrible character.
Ooh.
he's not.
No, I actually really don't know anything about Iron
So
Fist.
Actually,
many
this dude-
opinions.
There's a new Iron Fist now. It's not
There's
a white
new
dude.
one.
It's not a white
Ooh.
dude anymore.
The
Oh,
Asian
good
guy.
times.
Danny Rand gives up the power of the Iron Fist to save the world. To Okoye, actually, in the
Ooh.
last
Oh,
in the last run of the book. It was really dope.
I'm done with Okoye getting more
Yeah,
powers.
It was awesome. I mean, it eventually leaves her and it goes back into the dragon. It creates a new dragon because they kill Shao Lao.
I know nothing about Iron Fist, so like these are
His
all
powers
just,
come-
like,
I don't know
powers come
anything.
His
It
powers come
sounds
from a
like,
dragon. So similar to
Netflix.
An undying dragon.
similar
they killed.
to
an undying
to,
dragon that they killed.
well, you can only kill it with the dragon powers. Anyway, yeah, like in
Because
Shang-Chi.
everyone knows that.
Oh
In
yeah.
Shang-Chi,
You can
got
only
his
kill
powers
it
from a
with,
dragon.
with dragon powers.
yeah, only dragon powers kill dragons.
Okay.
Anyway, it's not a white dude anymore, which sucks. I like Danny Rand. They're in the first two issues together. It's the third one. It's dope. What am I talking about?
Well, we were talking about
no-
the cartoon
You were
draft
like,
and
no
it, like,
vegan,
got-
no vegan diet, no vegan powers. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
We're running now, right?
Are we?
Oh shit! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Funny Podcast.
Gotta tell us.
We got the full squad today. Yeah, so the lineup's gonna be we're just shooting the shit right now. I caused a rift between Brian and I right before this recording, so we're gonna talk
Tear in
about
the multiverse, maybe.
that. our classic cartoons draft is gonna be the next episode coming up, and then we have movie clubs. So be ready for that. I
Brian's
believe Brian has that pick.
He picked the Batman.
Oh, did he pick?
I did. I picked SLC Punk.
Oh, that's
not,
great.
Not the Batman.
And it works for you because you
SLC.
live in SLC. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Who
She's
else has seen
already
that
ready.
movie?
I haven't
you
seen
guys
it.
seen it. Nobody.
I've seen it, but I saw it when I was like,
It came out in
12 maybe?
1998.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I was
It's-
8 years old.
I love that movie.
You were born in '90?
Yeah.
What's your social?
Oh, hey. So you two don't know, Marissa and Brian. I am now an American citizen.
I did know that. You
Oh!
told me last time we hung out on. Here.
No, I told you I was going to be, but not.
Oh, really? I thought you did.
Yeah,
I thought
this
you had
happened
got
on
it.
Tuesday. So.
Okay.
How
Because I
can
remember
you
saying
be an
congratulations or
American?
something.
Like
Like,
I
maybe that
Well,
was like the
everyone,
process
if we can
thing.
all just stand and hands
Sweet.
over our hearts.
I'm not
so that
standing
the
up,
cameras
no.
can stare at
I
our
don't want you to
chests.
see my
No,
pajama
thank
pants.
I'm-
you. Oh, that's
Hey, what anime was that?
so
it was Spirited Away.
Ready.
Oh,
Is that what
Spirited
y'all
Away.
do?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, you gotta. What did Elijah say? They gave you a pickup truck and.
Yeah.
There is
No,
a.
I was saying that like I was on this like you get an apple pie and a flag and a pickup truck. That's just the starter pack. It's like the gay starter pack. You get a backwards cap and like a what do you call it? A rainbow flag. And some like what do you call it? Birkenstocks.
In furniture, you
Wow.
don't
That's
sit
the
on
lesbian
right, so.
bag though. Not all the gay bags.
We don't know
Sure
what's
you
in
don't sit
the man bag.
Man, what's in
shit,
the
I
man
left my-
bag?
Yeah.
I thought the lesbian pack they gave you a set of tools.
Marissa, I'm sending you a
I
link to
already
look
had
at later,
those.
but you
Okay.
might like that.
Okay.
It's very interesting. I'm like,
Stop sending
really wanted to
messages.
play
It's ruining the feed.
oh, I am so sorry.
We need a
Put it
Slack
in-
channel.
in
God.
Messenger. We have
We
a
gotta start doing
messenger.
this. We gotta start doing this on Discord because
Yeah, Discord.
Because it
Yeah,
looks better.
Discord would be dope. Discord works better.
I have said that for like the last
I said that too.
20 times we've been doing this. Discord. We do D&D through Discord. I don't know why we don't do Discord through
Hey, it's
like
not
the
me, man.
podcast in
It's not me,
Discord.
man. It's not me, man.
How's it not you? You posted the link.
I'm not the super producer.
You posted the link to the Google Hangouts.
Then okay, here's my dumbass thought. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we do it for the D&D stuff, right? Okay, I'll send out Discord. Oh, does Melissa have Discord? I don't think she does.
Oh, I
Not-
do, yeah.
Not remembering that she's uber dork, and I was like, oh yeah, she has a Discord. And then I had already sent the link, and I was like, fuck it, we already had the link out. Also, I have the Google Office or whatever it's called, like the premium streaming, so we can do it for more than an hour until the 8th. So I was like,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, Discord is next time.
making the most. Oh yeah, I got married too, by the way, everybody. Yay!
Hey.
Hey, congratulations.
Yay! It was a nightmare.
Oh, damn.
I just expect to see like a hand
feel like
come
it's
from
very
like off
stressful,
frame,
yeah.
just hitting you in the head.
Right.
Well, she would actually be agreeing with me, so the hand would come in and just.
It punches you, then thumbs up.
No, like within the first 2 weeks of her planning it, it turned into, John, you're gonna do this. Okay.
Damn.
There's just like a lot of stuff, like just too many voices coming at her, and like she knew what she wanted from the whole thing, but she didn't know how to be as assertive as I am about it. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll just turn into project manager for this. And I was like, nope, no, yes, change that color to gray, silver now. All right, done. Cups, plates, cake. What kind of cake? I don't eat cake. What was it?
Pies. Like, if I ever get married at my wedding, they're gonna be pies, no wedding cake. Just pecan pies and pumpkin pies and rhubarb pies and custard.
Rhubarb pie.
Oh, all the pies.
It's chantilly cake is what we had.
What is that?
It is delicious.
Sounds pretty.
Oh.
And it's the only cake that I will ever eat.
Chantilly cake. It sounds like
Yeah.
they're like really frilly and pretty.
Yeah.
So they can't layer
really
it. They
good.
can't layer the cake. So it was on a giant sheet pan
Oh, okay.
that fits on our kitchen table.
It was like
and
a
I
foot and a
didn't.
half by like
I
2
got
feet.
I got 1 cubic centimeter of cake,
Oh,
and everybody else destroyed it. I didn't get
does
any
it have
else.
like fruits in it?
It's
Like,
freaking
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah,
freaking good.
I think I have had that. That's delicious.
It is delicious, and I didn't get any. And then the cake that I saw at the end of the night was just like mushed up from like the kids like
That's
trying
how,
to cut it.
That's how we ate it. it fell apart. And
You
it
guys
was-
all ate it
was
with
still
your
good.
hands, you know.
I was
Right.
just like, well, I don't even know why they gave me a fork or a plate, and I was just like,
I felt bad too because we had a list together of like everybody that was going to be my list. My list starts getting fucking long. So originally we were going to meet out in like a ranch that's like an hour away from San Angelo, but it has like 35 beds. This place is massive,
Mhm.
and it had like a swimming hole. It had like a shooting hole range. It had like there was like a dock and stuff. You can just do all the stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll be cool, like a destination thing. Everybody comes in. It was gonna be like $120 a night per person because
Mhm.
this place is like, no, wait, it was gonna be $120 for the weekend
Oh,
Oh.
for
that's
3
not bad.
days.
Oh.
For 3 days per person, depending on how
good.
many people we invited. So it
Yeah.
like gets less and less the more we get. But then we're running out of beds. And my part of the list just kept growing and growing. Adriana had like her best friends in there. Her family was like there. Okay, my family's here too. Immediate family. And then my list of friends, like close friends, I was like,
Too gregarious. Stop being so nice to people.
it just kept
People off.
growing and growing and growing. And I was like, we're gonna have to make some cuts here, aren't we? And she was like, yep. Originally, we were just gonna do courthouse stuff.
Mhm.
15 people max for like a little thing after, and that was it. It ballooned to 70 people, and I was like, fuck. So I only got to invite a select group of close friends, and it was cool. We did the thing.
I wasn't even invited. I just came on in.
He showed up.
I jumped the back fence. It was cool.
Leah in her dress. I imagine her just like clumsily getting over the fence
She
in a
would not
really
be able
pretty
to.
outfit.
She would not
looks
be
so
able
pretty.
to. Just
Mm,
I know she
No?
did. I know she did.
man.
To climb a fence?
She wouldn't be able to do that at all. No,
Oh,
she would
poor
just.
Leah.
She'd be like, I can't do this.
She's not brown enough?
No, her body's too old.
Oh, that's right. She's too tough, like from all the
I was
nerve
like,
pain
that's what,
and all that.
that's what I said too. I was like, if
Yeah.
you just let me boost you over, you're so tough, you could just flop onto the ground and then
And
you'll
wouldn't
be fine.
feel it.
Like, She probably.
So you're saying in a Jurassic Park situation,
She's dead.
she can't run.
She probably wouldn't
She
even
can't-
feel the boat and it's like being crushed. It's just like, is this
She'd
thing
be like,
biting me?
"It's okay, guys. I'll distract
I'm
them."
good. I'm good. It's
Actually-
biting me,
actually,
but
she
I
would-
can't feel anything.
She
I'm
would,
good.
probably run,
Oh,
but
man.
then we would, as soon as we got to safety, she'd just be all messed up. Like, dang, my knees
Oh.
are all. It's
My
like,
knees
all right,
hurt.
it's
Do you
fine.
need any
We'll,
ice packs?
we'll use one of the stupid trained dinosaurs, like in the new one coming out, to carry you.
Leah's
Like,
gonna
that's
be all-
stupid. Yeah,
Can we
I
just
know.
say, like,
He's
in
just
the
like-
Jurassic
He's
Park
just like
movies,
hold, and then his daughter, I guess, can train dinosaurs too. That's stupid.
Jurassic
I'm not,
World is so bad. Like
It-
that
Haven't seen
series
any
and
of
the
it.
yeah,
movies
it's,
are
it's
just so
terrible.
bad.
Chris Pratt is not a leading man.
No, he's not.
Not even
You know how I
Guardians of the
know, you know how I know
I like
this?
him in Guardians.
I think he's a good like in a group. He's good in a
Ensemble,
group.
yes, ensemble, yes. He is not leading man material. You know how I know
Yeah.
this? Passengers had him and Jennifer Lawrence in
Oh,
it.
I didn't,
So bad.
didn't
I
like
kind of
that.
like that movie. Though.
Is it
I
pretty
kinda
sure I had
liked
a
it.
No, is
conversation
that the
with
only
y'all
You
about that.
you liking the movie? You liking
Kinda
the
did.
movie and the movie being good are two separate things.
That's true.
I have
That's true.
so
I
many
can admit that's
opinions
not a
about
great
that
movie, but
and
I
he's
kind
not
of
even
like
the
it.
worst thing.
So I'll say this.
No.
I think he only works best in an ensemble because that's how he got his start.
And he can
Yeah.
riff
Right,
off
Parks
of
and Rec.
people.
Yeah.
Like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that movie.
Wait,
You know what movie was good though?
what?
What?
That deserves a 9 out of 10.
Does not deserve a 9 out of 10.
Spoilers.
I don't think it's
Spoilers
Are we
right
getting
now.
into it? I'm
We're gonna
ready.
preface this. If you haven't seen Doctor Strange yet, don't listen to
Get
this
the-
part. And
Get
then,
out of here.
and then we'll let you know. I don't even know how long this segment's gonna be, but we'll let you know. John,
Yeah.
you're muted. But I'll say what I'll say what I thought you said.
How long have you been recorded?
Salami pastrami sandwich. What did you say? I couldn't tell.
How
Your-
long
your lips are
have
moving.
you been recording?
Oh, how long have we been recording? 15 minutes. About to be
Okay,
16.
so what's the timestamp? 15:50. All right.
15:55.
So ready, set, go.
All right, Brian, you go first. I want to know why I hated it so much.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the bad thing. Like
Yeah.
the trailers revealed so much.
that is
No,
true.
it didn't. No, it didn't.
I think it did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, it
Here's
didn't.
the thing. It
Let him get it
revealed
out
so
first
much.
before you
It,
tear him down.
it revealed a lot, right? And set
Mhm.
expectations. And those expectations were not met. I felt
Whose-
like this
whose
was.
fault
I
is
will
that?
say I agree with John.
I would say
your
it's the
fault. My
like
friend
them
Lee-
releasing those trailers.
My friend Lee, when he's in a movie theater, we only watch Marvel movies together. When they advertise the other Marvel movies, he covers his eyes and his ears because he's like, I'm not watching any trailers for that specific reason. He doesn't, because they do give away too much. So he's just like straight up no. So he sees the first teaser trailer and that's it. Any situation, he's just like monkey see no see, monkey no hair. Basically, it's pretty funny to watch when you're sitting beside him in the theater.
Why don't
You're
you
sitting
just
beside a
miss the
grown
trailer?
man.
Huh?
Why don't you just miss the trailers then?
No,
trailers are
because
the
we
best
don't want to
part.
miss the
Yeah,
trailers.
trailers are the best
There are
part.
other trailers.
Have
You can
seen-
sit in there and then text them like, "Hey, it's about to start."
No, but then you'd have to miss all the other. It's
Yeah.
like
You
can just walk out
his
and leave.
system is working.
No one
fine.
needs to see the trailer to Top Gun. Come on.
Oh.
God, no. But
I didn't
that's
need to
all
see
I'm
like
saying to
the
you,
20-minute
Brian.
trailer. Like,
But Brian, did you
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
Wanda was going to be the bad guy?
No.
I didn't
I
think,
had no
I
idea,
didn't think
and
so.
that's what
I didn't
I
think
love.
so.
I didn't know that either.
That
but-
didn't really even cross my mind. I thought she wasn't going to necessarily be like good, but I didn't think she was going to be the main antagonist.
Mhm.
So-
A lot of people didn't like the fact that she had that heel turn, and people were making a big deal because oh, it just came out of nowhere. Like, no, it's fucking
No.
No,
didn't.
it's not.
At the end of
Nobody
WandaVision,
watched
she's,
the end credits.
she's like fucking
Yep.
floating in the air with the dark hold open in front of her. Like it's
Yeah,
the
also, you
only thing
nerds-
that could have happened.
You nerds know the Darkhold from Agents of Shield having negative connotation to anybody that uses it.
Mhm.
Nobody watched that show
I
though.
didn't watch
Oh,
it.
what? I watched it.
I will say I just
Yeah.
watched the first season of Agent Carter and it was pretty great.
Agent Carter should not have been canceled. Man,
Yeah,
it's such
no.
a good show. God dang
Yeah.
it.
It was real.
Anyway.
kinda,
Yeah,
sorry.
Anyway,
That's strange.
the Darkhold. That name is already ominous enough.
It's darkness
Mhm.
takes a hold of you.
hmm
I just made
Yeah,
that
you
up.
should have known, you nerds, that she was going to be a villain.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
so that's why I'm confused when you say it revealed too much because I don't think it revealed that.
It doesn't show anything. It
So,
doesn't show
it
any.
revealed-
It
My,
doesn't show
my,
any
my
of
main
that.
thing is the Illuminati stuff, right? Okay.
Okay.
we
Yeah, it
saw that.
definitely-
That wasn't even a big deal in the movie, though.
Yeah, but like a
They
lot
made
of,
it seem like a big fucking deal in the trailer.
And then it's like
Yeah.
it's like in the first half of the movie, the Illuminati's there. It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit,
I
that's
will
awesome.
say,
And then Wanda
like for
kills
you,
them all.
Brian, I feel
so
bad
easily.
for you because like when Lee was in the movie theater watching it, he was doing this when the Illuminati came up, and then
I was too. I was very happy.
I saw like 4 other people down the line doing, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my." They were really excited, but he was extra excited because he had no clue it was happening.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited in general.
Watch the trailers,
but like I don't know, like the movie just undersold. Like I felt like this was.
I think your expectations.
Like okay, finish.
I think you should think about it.
I keep getting cut off.
I stopped. That's why it's
done. I wish I had a mute button.
But they set such high expectations with the trailer, and they made it seem like with all the advertisements and everything, like this is gonna be the next big step in phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. It wasn't. It just was like a little like one little spin off. Okay, we got American Chavez who can teleport or go through multiverse. Cool, I guess. I mean, I'm sure that's gonna play into a factor later on, but I just thought the movie, like the cheesy dialogue, which is a Sam Raimi trope,
right?
It just felt so disconnected with the other MCU movies that this one just like it. Like, man, this thing. What is this? This doesn't feel like an MCU movie.
Think about that though, that I had the same feeling where it was like it was all right, but it's
like it's
fine. You have to think where it's like you go into a Marvel movie and they do the same exact. They've been doing the same exact thing for the last 10, 12 years, where you go in there and you expect to see a certain formula, like it's unconscious, but like you're going to a Marvel movie, you expect certain things, and then Sam Raimi comes in with all this like weird Sam Raimi stuff, and for me it was just like this doesn't feel right. But then
it doesn't mesh well,
right, because it was different than what I was expecting.
That's what I liked. Yeah, that's what I liked the most about it.
You know, so after I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I can. Maybe I'll go watch it again and be like, it's okay. Because like this, they meant for it to be different. It's supposed to be their first horror movie, and like it had like that part where she like comes out of the glass like that.
Oh, that was creepy.
Like,
yeah,
it was like
that was awesome.
That's weird.
I don't like horror movies. Y'all know I don't like horror movies, and I fucking love this movie strictly for that.
I don't know. People are saying, "Oh, it's like almost a horror movie," and then I went in and watched it. I was like, I mean, that's creepy, but this isn't almost like a horror movie. Like this is nowhere close to being a horror movie.
It's horror adjacent.
It's the most horror that Disney's gotten, or at least the MCU has gotten, in my opinion. And I like that. I like that it was different because that's what I dislike about what Marvel's been doing. Everything's been so formulaic. Everything has been different. That's what was different about Daredevil when it first came out. I know you're not a Daredevil fan though, of the show. But the show was so different from everything else.
Yeah.
And that's why I enjoy it. And that's probably why I also like The Last Jedi and you don't.
I like the majority of Daredevil too. But again, I think it just too long. I think what Marvel's doing now with their shows, like 6-7 episodes, that's perfect. That's fucking perfect because you get the fucking point across, right?
No filler.
Daredevil just is like, here's an hour-long episode, 13 episodes. I'm like, man, I don't really have 13 hours.
So many characters.
Daredevil was it like a villain of the week type thing? Like
no,
it wasn't really a villain of the week type thing. Not like the CW stuff.
The trade-off to that, though, is that Game of Thrones was 13 episodes long, 20 episodes long. You started having problems
10.
when you condensed the season, and it moved too fast. Everybody complained that it was moving too fast. Now you have a shorter thing. Oh, Moon Knight wasn't long enough because it was only 6 episodes.
That was fun.
Okay, you're gonna find that haters are gonna complain about every fucking thing, so it's not even gonna matter.
So Game of Thrones, 10 episodes. Each season is 10 episodes.
Yeah. No, 13 episodes, season 2. I'm watching it right now, dude. I know.
Are you serious? I thought it was 10 episodes on everything.
No,
I mean, 13 is not so much more than 10 where it really matters. You know, I feel like that. Like
that's a lot of time.
That's the episode count for Daredevil. That was the same amount of times, like 13 episodes, 15 episodes.
Game of Thrones felt too slow to me.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. It doesn't give away anything in the trailer. Dude. It gives you bits and pieces of it. But the Illuminati wasn't even like the biggest part of the film, to me. And when all those fools got wasted and everyone got all hater mode about it, like, oh, you got Reed Richards in it.
I loved it.
You killed Black Bolt. He's like more powerful.
That scene.
Like I feel like Wanda's potential was never met through any other medium, and in that scene, I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's the Wanda I know."
Except when she fights Carter, and fucking Captain Marvel. I love Wanda. I love her character, but I think
not anymore. She's dead.
No, well, it's the multiverse. Like I love
no body, no crime.
There's a character like that where it's just like they can manipulate reality and they can do all this crazy stuff, and then they're just like. Like, why are you shooting lasers out of your hands?
Well, remember,
and from freaking the first movie she was in, Age of Ultron. I get why she might do it then, maybe, except she's going around manipulating people's minds. You can manipulate people's minds, and you're shooting lasers out of your arms. And then in fucking in Infinity War, same thing. These guys they're trying to catch what's his name, her husband,
Vision,
and then instead of like, I don't know, wrapping them in a bubble and going somewhere, she's like stop shooting lasers out of your fucking fingers, okay?
Yep.
Like you got rid of Black Bolt's mouth, you turned Reed Richard into spaghetti and exploded his head, and then all of a sudden Captain Carter has any chance against you. She is just a person who is strong. Like, it's, oh god, it annoys me so much. Like, if you're gonna have an overpowered, don't have overpowered characters. But I get why they did it, because like Captain Carter needs to have an adversary, and even Captain Marvel, Rocks killed her. She dropped rocks on her.
I thought she took her power from her.
Yeah, she sapped her power and then dropped the rocks on her.
I didn't see that, but if that's what happened, I'll take it.
I mean, I have to watch it again. I didn't see that either. But like literally in the Captain Marvel movie, she mind
fucks
through a freaking, what do you call it, spaceship. She flew through spaceships, but rocks are gonna kill this Captain Marvel.
I think it's because she took her power.
That would make more sense if she took her power. I'll accept that if that's what happened.
Yeah. Also, she mind fucks Professor X. Like, that's pretty bad.
That was so cool.
Just mind freaked him.
I didn't say that.
Rant.
No, I said it.
Sorry.
I'm making the Chris Angel connection here, John.
Yeah.
So in the trailer, it has oh my god, what's her character's name? She was in Stranger's Love Interest.
Oh, Clea.
Christine Walker.
No, not Clea. Clea's awesome, but not her.
Oh,
yeah.
Rachel
Christine. So she's in the trailer, but you see a redhead next to them. It's the shot where they open the vault door and it's like floating before they go get the book. It subverts you. It's like, oh, redheaded character. It's got to be Wanda, right? She's helping them out. That's what I loved about the trailers, is that it just completely misdirected you. It made it seem like, oh yeah, they're gonna team up. Like, I need your help, and she's like, yeah, Strange, let's do this. Let's go on an adventure of magics and.
Didn't the evil Strange say something else in the trailer too? And he never said that.
He never said that.
Things got a little complicated. Yeah, he never said that.
Yeah,
that fight was awesome. The one with the.
That's what. Well, let me fucking finish. Shit. That's what I loved about the trailer. It completely threw you off. So Brian says it gave stuff away. Illuminati. Okay, fine, whatever. They didn't matter because they all died.
Exactly, but doesn't that like also demean the characters in general? Like,
God,
I was able to take them out just so easily.
No, they did matter because they made the connection between all the different Stranges and all the different universes. They were like, hey, there's a thing that we've noticed, that not only was our Strange messed up or doing something he wasn't supposed to, but a couple of other ones have as well. And so here's the problem. It's like Doctor Strange ad infinitum. He's the problem. We need to
Also, what I like about the trailers, what I liked about the misdirect from the trailers too, is that Wong, you're just coming off of Spider-Man, and you're thinking like, oh, he did the spell where he's like keeping the multiverse intact. Well, how is that a violation of what creates the problem in the new movie? It's not that. It's Strange's creating that problem. It's actually Wanda going after all of the. No, because it starts off with the first Strange, with the Slick Strange, with both.
Thunder Strange.
Thunder Strange. Wait, can I talk about that scene really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just like that they say one sentence in Spanish, just to like, oh, this Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Spanish. Weird. In Spanish. Why just that one line? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was Spanglish, like every other word was Spanish or something, or slang. That just fucking rubbed me the wrong way. I hate when they do that in movies, but that's just my one qualm.
It's like, hey, we see you guys, but anyways.
Yeah.
We did it. Y'all happy?
Yeah.
Cool. It's funny, like, this has nothing to do with the movie or anything, but Hassan Minhaj, he was talking about, like, how he was at one of the conventions for the Democrats or whatever, and Bill Clinton got up on stage. It was when his wife was running, and he was like, he said something in Spanish, and then for all the Muslims, like, you gotta help us find those terrorists, and Hassan was like, Bill Clinton, I don't know any terrorists. Like, is this all you need us for? Like, it's just, like,
no.
Damn.
pandering. It's like
Yeah.
when Barack went to Jamaica and he said some stuff in Patois, and it was like, oh my God, he said the thing. He said the
Oh
thing.
God, let's not get started on that.
Man,
That's too funny.
it's all the pandering.
Douchebag Hanks.
Oh,
Douchebag Hanks.
Tear.
What?
Chet Hanks.
Oh God.
yeah.
Oh.
Different. Okay, Brian, did you have any more qualms? I feel like you never.
No, like I said, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Like I have very little, but I don't think people who are like, oh, it's 9 out of 10. Like I have so many people at work are like, oh, it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal movie. I'm like, no, it's an okay movie. That's it. Like it doesn't do anything. I think it played very safe, except for with the whole.
I don't think it did. I don't think it
with
did.
the whole Wanda thing, but like
Well,
I
how
think
do you
it,
think
for the
played-
most part, it played safe.
What would you have preferred them not do, like to play safe? What
Who
have
would they
been
be
them not
fighting?
do?
Who would they be fighting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big Marvel guy, so I don't know who Doctor Strange's villains are really. But I
They're
don't
all
know.
extra
Just-
dimensional beings.
to me, I just thought it was like it's okay, and I'm like people are like overhyping it way too much.
I like Sam
Disagree.
Raimi. I love him. And I
Disagree.
think the one thing I thought that should have been better is they should have done more practical effects for a man who's
Yeah.
known for doing practical effects. Why do we have to see Wong flying like this in a CG Wong? They should have just had a stuntman do that. Why didn't
Well, you have to remember.
You want to
that,
talk
like,
about
maybe
you want to talk
Sam
about
Raimi
Marvel's
is in
DC
the
or
Marvel machine,
Marvel
Yeah.
CG?
and they have like when you think about like doing practical effects CG, like they're on timelines, and like even with this whole She-Hulk business where they're like the CG doesn't
Oh,
look
no.
like y'all have to understand like
Terrible.
this is just for the trailer, and like when there's this Oscar-winning supervisor, CG supervisor, and he did like Dunkirk or something, and then he also did this other movie where it was just shitty. It was like they were climbing rocks or whatever, and it's just like it depends on the budget and the time is a big deal. So it's just like you can be the best CG artist, and you have like a week or 3 months to do something. It's a huge difference on what you see, you know. So cut him some slack.
That's fair.
As one of the best commercial producers that we have at the station, I can agree with that statement.
This guy.
They gave me 2 days on the last project that we just got complete. They gave us 2 days, and they were supposed to give us a week.
Wow.
And I was like, do I want to let one of the new kids handle it, or do I take this and just crank this thing out? And it looks quality, just based on the way that we shot it too, script writing and whatever. I didn't do any of the scripting, but yeah. To go back to that point, it's like you have so much time to do this thing. Like, what do you get out of it? What is it? What is the three things? It's like you want it done fast,
Well,
you want it done
cheap.
well, or cheap.
You want it done
Yeah.
correct,
Right.
fast, correct, or cheap.
But the budget for each episode of those, from what I looked up, it was only like 25 million per episode, which is a lot of fucking money.
yeah, but like again, think of it like for each scene, depending on what needs to happen. Because I watch a lot of Corridor Digital, and they're CG.
Same,
they go into
Yeah.
all of that, and it's like for all there's like maybe 6 people working on like a couple frames to do something, and that might take like 2 weeks just to like rotoscope something out and to track something. It's just like people don't, when they're like, oh, it looks too CG. It's like, fuck you. You don't understand how hard.
People
people
think
work.
digital means it can be done
Press a
automatically.
button.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I mean, it's not
yeah.
like I watch Corridor Crew or I watch all those
Yeah.
videos too, and that's why I'm like, that CG was bad, and it took me right out of the trailer. Like, your trailer is what's gonna hook people.
Nope, didn't take me up.
It didn't take me
So-
out either. I didn't even really
I don't
like.
know.
I kind of noticed.
We got-
it, but
we got Mommy
I can't
She-Hulk
wait
jumping
for her. She just picked
Oh,
them
girl.
up and she's like, "Oh
That
yeah."
behind shot
mm,
got me
booty?
feeling some type of way. Is all I'm-
Oh.
But then they showed her
Listen,
face, and I was like,
Listen,
all
except for like the thirsty parts of
Did
the
you
trailer.
Marisa, did you just call her a butterface? Is that what you
maybe
just...
I did.
Oh, no,
many
even her
words.
big Hulk face. I was just like, "All right, girl, you get it. You pick that man up. You take him in there. You do
I
what
love
you're
that
gonna
scene.
do."
I'm
You
into
pick
that.
that man up.
Yeah. Like that
Jim
video that's
Bartel.
going on where the guy slaps his wife in the butt. Like someone's got to do that to She-Hulk. Just
They would break their hand, but
yeah.
just like, all right, let's get it on. Your hands all mangled, just broken
ready.
fingers.
Fingers bent backwards.
But no, I get everyone's frustration with that. But again, fans' expectations is kind of what's ruining the experience for fans. They're shooting their own selves in the foot. They had some completely different idea of that the Illuminati was just going to be this all-powerful thing, and it's going to cross over into 616. That's what I had an issue with. Actually, if we're going to go back to Doctor Strange issues, things we didn't like. 616 is the comic book designation universe. So now calling this one 616, Joe has a counterpoint to this, but calling the Marvel Cinematic Universe 616, which already has its own designation number.
Well, that was like he just said that offhand when he was saying 19999. Like he said that as like because he wants it to go on forever and ever. Like I'm fine with it, the 616 designation. Because it's like it's just yeah, you could say it's the designation for the comics, or you could say like they're adapting all the comics to the movies. Don't think of the comics and MCU.
It sucks because it's
that can maybe interact. Just think of them like this is where we're showing that. You know,
a lot of the spillover from cross promotion is changing the books. So Wanda's not even a mutant anymore in the books, which a lot of people had a problem with because she was the mutant that created No More Mutants, and you get House of M. But having that just like completely restructure everything that the books built up for like the last 60 years, that's where I have a little bit of a problem with it. You have your legacy characters, okay, fine. They've been changing and adapting, whatever. But having MCU designate 616. But Joe said, he said something the other day when we were talking about that.
Oh, what?
Joe, were you even paying attention?
I was writing down notes.
This fool never pays attention.
I was writing down notes.
Anyway, he was talking about.
It was. I was like, it was just like a throwaway thing. They're not the central universe. They were just so happened to be ones that were numbering them. Like, and it just.
I think maybe they were like calling back, like, oh, it's 616.
Which I feel like in Sam Raimi fashion, they were subverting it, to where they were like, haha, it's 616, but it's really not. So like, I was just like, they're just people that are numbering universes. Like,
but yeah, to Joe's point, they're not the prime universe, so to speak. So they're just like, we took it upon ourselves to give these designations out there.
But the fact that they say it like that, like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
so I agree with you, John. It's not a throwaway line. Because 616 means something. It's not like
that's a very precise number too.
Right.
It's not like they're like your universe 124 like that. Then
or in DC's case, you're Earth 1, you're Earth 2, you're Earth Bizarro, whatever. I don't know. I don't like DC. They suck.
Except for the Batman, and it was dope.
Oh, the Batman was awesome. Batman's amazing.
I have zero like desire to watch that movie.
Even though everybody in this chat has told you it's very good.
Yeah.
Also 9 out of 10. Actually, I give that one more a 6 out of 10.
Like I watched too much Batman.
Wait, hold on a second. You think
that's a legitimately good movie? If you take all the Batman shit out of it, it's still a fucking good movie.
6 out of 10.
Your friends that said it was all right too. Like it's
actually with Brian trying to with Brian caping up for it, 4 out of 10.
Wow.
He's doing it on purpose.
Wait, but is it better than The Dark Knight? Quick question.
Solid. Oh, way fucking better than The Dark Knight.
Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, no, the Batman is my favorite Batman movie.
Ooh.
Maybe I should watch it because I really like The Dark Knight.
Do it, Chanel.
I cannot see Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Not yet.
Bro, watch
it.
He's good.
I'm not
he's
saying
having
he's
a
not a good
renaissance
actor.
now.
Like he's a really good actor. I just don't see him.
The
He's on
casting
fire
for
right
this,
now.
every character, I think, was casted like perfectly.
Even Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz is great.
Even her weird ass. Yeah.
I do like
Zoe Kravitz, great. Colin Farrell's great.
Colin Farrell.
Fucking, I can't remember the guy that plays Falcone. What's his name?
John
Turturro. Yeah, John Turturro.
Oh, God.
Love him.
Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, or
Jeffrey Wright, which I was very hesitant at first. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
He's amazing.
I was like, we know fantastic.
He made Hunger Games better than it should have been. I had to think about. I was like, Batman Begins. Which one was that one? That was the beginning.
So many Batman movies.
That was the beginning of the
Dark Knight trilogy.
I forgot.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was so many Batman movies.
See, and I love Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan. He's neurotic most of the time, but that trilogy was like, okay, I see what's up.
I really like that trilogy, but that was
the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was amazing when it came out, but the Batman.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the Batman just did everything so much better. Like you didn't need Heath Ledger saved that movie, by the way.
Mhm.
And in this movie,
It as much as he was just really great in it.
yeah, this
Yeah.
movie, everybody fucking hit.
Everyone's
in that
bringing it.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Well, then maybe when I watch it, it will really change my mind because I have no good I'm not going into it like, oh, it's gonna suck.
Yes.
I'm just going like, why does this exist?
I had no
Yes.
expectations going into
Yeah.
it, and I've kind of like quelled that going into everything now. It's just like
Mhm.
even with Doctor Strange, like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Or hanging out with my friends, same thing. Like, oh, when I'm about to get lit, like, you know what, we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna be all right.
Mhm.
Same thing with the Batman.
It was nice to when Joe and I went to see Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's just like I have zero expectations for this, and I wish I felt like that about Multiverse of Madness. It was so good, and like you just didn't expect anything, and it's just like they're gonna fight with. Oh, spoiler alert!
No,
for
don't.
anybody.
No,
Because they haven't seen it. They haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, he said it in the chat.
If you pay attention to the chat,
I was mowing the lawn and taking. I had lots of stuff to do today.
That
Sorry, I
was
didn't-
yesterday, also.
Well, also yesterday, my nephew's birthday party was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You guys always like message in that chat when I'm at work, so I can never like keep.
I know, and I feel
Same.
bad. I feel bad.
I am like when I'm at work, I'm at work, and
Yeah.
I will look at my messages and I'm like, who like messaged me or like something like that, and then it's like just this whole fucking wall of text, and I was like, okay, well I'll put that away for later, and then I get completely lost later.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
We
Or I
do-
can't
we
say a
do-
joke I wanted to.
I think we'll put everything in the Discord now when it's like actually show
Mm.
related. Like, hey,
Mhm.
this is when we're gonna meet. for
Make
the show.
different
So-
chat channels.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll do all that. We'll do that on
that.
Discord too, just so we can kind of get everything sorted out.
I
But
was
to
gonna ask real quick, Brian. So do you seek out all the? I was trying to ask this earlier. Do you seek out all the trailers for like a movie that you're gonna see? Like,
I mean, it really depends. The Marvel movies, I'm not like head over heels for. I think they're great, and I enjoy them. But like, I'm not like as hyped about them as like say Ray or some of you guys are. So I'll watch those trailers. I like
Mhm.
nothing. Like I'm like okay. Like I feel like for the most part they give you enough in the trailers. I think in this one they gave us way too much.
yeah.
But with also keeping certain things which I actually liked it when I watched it in theaters. But yeah, so but for Star Wars, well, no, I've been watching those trailers. I went a long time without watching any trailers, like for anything I was like really excited for. And then I guess just recently, like last year or so, I've been like, things are coming out so far apart between each other. It's like, I fucking want to see what's going on. Like I want to know what this is going to be about or how this looks. So yeah, I guess like for Everything Everywhere All at Once, never watched the trailer.
You should.
So for any
Didn't
movies
give
or
away
shows,
anything.
that have come out, we only watched the first trailer, and then that's pretty much it. It's like, hey, this looks cool, and then that's it. I also don't seek them out, not because of like I don't want it to be spoiled or anything. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I already have an idea of what it's gonna be, but I don't have any expectations, and I go to see anything anyway. So it's just like, all right, cool. I want to see what they do instead of just spoiling.
I wasn't
Just
loading.
saying, y'all,
I watched the first trailer.
I seek them out, and it's
Same.
because I don't know that much about Marvel stuff, so I am deep into like the theory
Marvel
part
Wiki.
of-
Marvel Wiki.
No, I don't want to read any of it. So I just go to YouTube, and there's like New Rock Stars and Film Theory. Like the film, I don't know if you know film theorist Matthew Patrick. He did a whole theory where he figured out that Wanda was gonna be the bad guy
Dang.
of the movie. And like
I mean,
he
that was not hard to figure out.
I know, but like.
But a lot of people didn't
things-
expect it going.
Yeah, he figured out the Illuminati was gonna be in it before they had the trailer for the Illuminati. He didn't know the lineup or anything, but like they theorized all that based on a bunch of stuff. But like, because I don't know all the deep cuts about Marvel and why things are important. Like I am deep into the whole that whole cottage industry that's been made by Marvel on YouTube to find out what's going on. Like I don't know what Terrigen Mist is, but now I know it's important that Black Bolt was there. And it might relate to Miss Marvel somehow.
Probably not. Her powers just
She was
seem cosmic.
They were through like crystals that she had, and it's like through a family heirloom. But there was like a link where it's like, why was Black Bolt one of the Illuminati? That could be a way, a backdoor way they're trying to reboot the Inhumans and get everyone to forget about that show and get them in there some way.
On that point too, you have mutants already.
Yeah.
Because Professor X being one of the most prominent mutant figures in that story, yep, sets that up too.
So I gotta.
Okay, there's something to that with that.
I just like watching trailers. When the first one comes out, I'm like, yes, put it on, let's watch it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see Top Gun though. Just the way that it was shot, just looks amazing.
I've never seen the first one.
I haven't
saw
either.
I haven't either. That's why I
saw
wanted
it
to see this
because like people are like, you should watch Top Gun, just like they're like, you should watch Indiana Jones. There's a whole long list of those shit. That shit.
one. To watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. No,
Basically, I've seen it. I don't remember anything
never
from
see
any
that
of
movie.
them. It's
I'll
not a
never
bad
see that
movie.
Hey, you
Animal
should watch,
House. Animal House, not a good movie.
you should watch El
No.
Mariachi. It's great.
Oh, it is great. Yeah.
But like, yeah, Top Gun's all right, and I'm sure this one. Will be
Chanel
all
looked around. She was looking around like, yeah, sure, whatever.
right.
She's up,
I
Robert
like-
Rodriguez, yawn.
I like Miles Teller, so I'll probably watch it. Even though he's an asshole in real life, I hear, but he's a good actor. I like the stuff he does.
I feel like he's the same person.
He deserved
in
to
all
get
the
yelled
things.
at by J.K.
No,
Simmons in Whiplash.
hold on. Let me find this TV show he's in because it's fucking insane. You guys.
She's all, have you heard of Degrassi?
Have you heard of Seventh Heaven?
I do need to bring up something here. So
Go
like,
for it.
well, this is it's gonna trail off.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
too old to
I don't
die
know if
young.
you guys
so
have seen
gotta
it
watch
yet, but
I'll put it in the chat.
have you guys watched Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers yet?
I'm
No,
trying
I'm
to
so
watch
ready to watch
I
it.
loved
Is
that
that out?
cartoon growing up.
It's out
Yeah,
on
it
Disney.
came out
It's already
yesterday.
out. Yeah, it already came out.
Apparently, a
watched
lot of
the other
people are like,
movie,
this
or we
movie
would've
is
seen
way better than it deserved to be. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch
They
it.
are 100% right.
John Mulaney being a part of it just kind of already turned me off. I was just like,
Why?
eh.
I
Everyone
hear he's a
hating on
big
him
dude,
based on
right?
things that they don't know. He divorced his wife and then he had a baby, and you don't know if the timelines overlap. So everyone's just like, I'm gonna make an assumption based on things that
Also,
I know.
John
and I know
Mulaney had Dave
100% of
Chappelle-
everything.
He had Chappelle open up for him at one of his shows and just immediately went back to transphobic stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, y'all doing that?
I just feel like everyone's just like, well, at least a few people I've talked just wrote him off based on gossip.
Mhm.
No one knows anything that's happening.
Dave Chappelle?
No, John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
because
Oh.
of his
Fuck Dave
getting
Chappelle.
Olivia Munn pregnant.
Yeah, like, dude was on crack.
Maybe we're all secretly jealous. Maybe that's it. Maybe
I mean, I would be-
maybe someone owns the Playboy cover with Olivia Munn on it and then thought that's never gonna happen. It's actually sitting right over there in my bookcase.
That's funny.
Olivia Munn says stupid things. That takes away from her hotness. And
Yeah,
she
she's
was-
kind of dumb. She's kind of dumb.
I loved her in the newsroom, but then I heard all the stupid things. She even wrote a book full of stupid things. It's
Oh,
like,
what? Why
Yeah.
are you stupid? Tell me.
What did she say? Like some really tone deaf shit about like what was it, race and being and classist stuff and like men and women. I don't remember. Like you put that stuff in your brain and then you kick it out. But
Right.
once you,
Because you're like, I don't want to believe this about you.
yeah, hold on. Let me. Olivia Munn.
Because I know she
Stupid.
did like a movement when all those Asian people were getting attacked. Like they did
No,
this
like
whole,
that's different. Like
thing,
she's
you know?
Asian. Of course she's gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, standing up for that. But it is
That's-
different if it's like colorism against other races.
Two things can be true at the same time. You can suck and also not want people to hurt.
Fair enough.
You know?
This is true.
That's fair. I had another point to make with people getting their expectations too high.
Factopia.
Getting married. Getting married.
Were your expectations too high for that?
People's expectations were.
People's expectations were way too high. And yeah, we had the little backyard ceremony. It was great. I'll post a photo right now. Feign interest, everyone.
Oh.
Hey, I took that
Oh.
Wow, that's great, right?
Wait, where is it though?
Look at that thing right there.
Oh wow.
I'll fix it. I'll
Beautiful.
fix it. I'll fix it in post.
Oh, okay. Oh, John, it's beautiful.
I'm actually not going to put that in there. No, I'm just
crap.
going to leave it. I'm just going to leave. No, no, write it down. Write it down. But I'm going to leave it as is.
It's gonna be blank, and we're gonna be like,
No, but yeah, everything. It looked great. Everything looked fantastic. It was just like we had been together for a long time already,
Mhm.
so it wasn't really oh yay, it's gonna be the big day. It's gonna be wonderful. Adrian's not really girly like that either, so she was just like, we're just doing this so we can kind of just get this out of the way,
You know,
and so we can get engagement gifts.
insurance,
the point.
you know, the perks of being married.
Yeah, it's just everything like all the legal stuff that comes after that. Chanel knows she's a citizen now.
Well, I mean, I'm married. Like Bailey sent me her marriage certificate in the mail, and I got ordained, and I signed it, and I sent it back to her, and she is married now. Basic, just for the legal perks. Like they didn't have a party or
I could have
anything.
got you. I could have got you to do this.
Yeah,
I
but
forgot about that.
too late. But
My
it's
friend,
cool to,
well,
like,
my friend Michael, he's ordained, and I worked with him for like 4 years, and he was like,
But
hell yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
yeah.
And then he's in news, so he had to cover like local election stuff on that Saturday.
Oh, well, not anyone else.
But you're gonna be here on the 30th though, right?
No, remember I'm coming back from Disneyland that day, so I won't be
Straight here?
Yeah, sure. That's what's happening.
We have a bed.
I'm gonna be like on a plane, and then while that's happening, I'm coming into DFW. You want me to drive 4 hours to Lubbock?
No, fly back to Lubbock.
It's already booked. It like, John, I love
It's fine.
you. I
It's
love
fine.
you,
It's
Adriana.
fine.
I'm not coming to
Whatever.
Lubbock for y'all.
Melissa's coming. It's fine.
I wish I could. Like, that's the best part of a wedding. It's just a big party to celebrate your love, whether you actually like sign the marriage certificate or not. You should have a no, for real. Like, wedding and marriage, two different things. You want to have a big party and just like all these people love you and they come together and celebrate how much they love you and how much you love each other. I'm all for that, you know. But if you don't want to, like, you can do that without signing anything. But like the legal stuff really helps sometimes. you
Also,
know?
it costs $80 to get married in Texas. If anyone wanted to know.
Oh yeah. I thought y'all liked our love enough.
think I really wanna know.
We had to go to the courthouse, like, so,
Dang.
and then signed it.
I'm just saying, like this whole thing could have just cost us $80,
Yeah.
and instead it cost us $1,000.
Dang.
Well, that's how much
I'm gonna-
parties cost.
I'm gonna bleep that. I'm gonna bleep that out. But no, it cost way more than we were actually anticipating. Had to dip into the savings a little bit. But the good news that come out of that is that her parents are paying for our honeymoon, so all we had to do was
Ooh.
pay for our passports. It's like,
Where are
okay,
we gonna
cool.
go?
Yeah, we're all on.
I'll tell you later.
Ah, snap. Okay.
But yeah, it's turning to like a joint venture thing. So it's just like, all right, cool, we'll do stuff with the family, and then like 4 days, it's just gonna be us. So leave us alone, please, and thank you. Well, Chanel, I'm taking your name off the party list then.
We had this conversation. It's making me
We
feel
did?
like you don't listen to me.
We
Yeah, it
did.
was in the- yeah, it
He
was in the
never
group chat.
listens. He
Yeah,
never
you
listens.
We did.
Yeah, in Messenger, you're like, "Are you coming?" Like, no, I'm coming back from Disneyland. It was after we were talking about the chopping block. And
Speaking
I
of
told you to stop everything in your
expectations,
marriage.
Chanel has no expectations for Disneyland. She's like,
Yeah,
she's going in
Well,
cold.
I don't care about Disneyland at all. But it's just like,
Why are you going?
because my friends, like, they went to Disney World a couple years ago, and I didn't have any money to go. And it's like, am I gonna like, when you die, you're like, I had fun sitting at home. Like, why not just go to all the places? So
Right.
I'd rather go somewhere I want to go.
I want to hang out with my friends. I'm really the person where it's just like, it doesn't
Your
matter.
friends
where we
honestly are sounding like they're
long as
dragging
we're
you
together.
someplace.
They're not dragging me.
They're
I have
dragging
to
you
pay
someplace you
for
don't want
it.
to go.
There's no one that can force me to pay for something that I don't want to pay for. It was expensive. Like,
This doesn't sound fun to me.
Although
This doesn't sound like a
if
fun
I was
trip to
being
me.
dragged to meet Goofy, I think I would be okay
I'm-
with that.
I'm gonna have fun. I'm just not like excited about anything. You know, like they're excited about the Star Wars stuff, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
okay, I was gonna say you're going to California. I don't know what the difference between Disneyland and Disney World.
Brian, if
Disney
you were
World
going
is-
to, if somebody was dragging you to meet Goofy, would you then go to make a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Immediately.
I don't like those lightsabers. So
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I think they're poor, like really poor quality and way overpriced for what you get.
I'm glad you told me that because we saw the video where they do like the walkthrough thing. They have like the whole
Mhm.
experience and you build the saber and stuff. That's good to know because
Yeah,
I could just be
like I think that experience would be cool,
yeah,
but like, is it worth $250, $300?
Fuck.
that's how much.
You know,
yeah.
like
like
I
it.
have a way more high quality lightsaber that feels like a real lightsaber.
That's
and
badass.
I mean, it's double the price, but like, why would I pay half the price for
I would
something?
look now that I know that if I was to get a lightsaber, which I probably wouldn't, but if I was to get
Mhm.
one, I would be like, I'll probably just customize my own one from another builder, and then
Yeah.
it's like way more rugged. Like I'm okay with that. In
It's
off chance that I
customized
wanna-
to you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. On the off chance
You
I want to
know.
swing and hit it on someone, you know.
Yeah. And like theirs, I felt them because I've had some friends go and they brought them, but they're like just bulky. Like I could not wrap my whole hand around it.
You have small hands.
It felt like a toy.
Yeah. Oh, like yeah. They like it's a one size fits all size. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So I'd rather
Also,
just like
having.
I think the experience would be cool, but I think this experience is also like Disney-fied.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as an adult, I'm like, for a kid, yeah, I think that experience would
It's
be
funny
amazing.
you say that because there are so many adults that make their whole personality going to Disney. So,
Yeah, I work with a girl that's her
Yeah.
whole personality is Disney.
mm,
Dang.
And Disney World.
I'm gonna
mm.
tell Leo y'all hate her.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we love Leah.
Don't tell her. I feel like she'd hurt me. Like she's
That's
so
not her whole
nice, and she would
personality.
hurt me.
She has other things.
She just grabs you by your collar. What did you
What?
say?
You don't like
Did you
It's
Disney?
funny y'all are talking about that. I'm drinking out of a Disney princess mug. But yeah, that's
Where
good to
I'd
know.
be super excited to go is to Universal Studios and do
Yes.
the Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
That
fun.
would have me like excited to get there, but
Yeah.
also like that puts expectations, and it's like I'm probably gonna have more fun at Disney because I have no expectations for anything.
That
you
makes
know?
sense.
The common thread that we've had in the last 3 episodes is subverting expectations. That's
Mm-hmm.
the thread here. Let's do some strange shit. It's funny because you don't want to lean so far into it to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't think personally I'd lean too far into Doctor Strange.
Mhm.
That's how I feel. Like you might hear me talk about it, you might think differently. But for me, I was like, I like even going into the movie, I was like, okay, this could be it. I think this could be good. What did I think it was gonna be amazing? No, because I felt like I was like, okay, the whole stuff that they teased, they're probably going to just fucking, spoiler alert, kill everybody off, and then Illuminati, they're gonna kill Patrick Stewart off, whatever.
Yeah.
I called it before the fucking movie started, and I don't know, I just was like kind of just disappointed, but I still think it's a fine movie. Like I'll watch it again, but
Mhm.
what I mean, am I get paid to watch it again? No, I'll wait till that comes on streaming. So like, but yeah, like I don't know, expectations are kind of hard to not have when you've
Yeah.
seen so many good things that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
I always.
Okay, yeah, I can see that side of
yeah.
it.
So
I'm usually still pretty neutral when it comes to stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're almost finished watching Atlanta. We started watching it late, but I again have no expectation because it's like there's a lot of like the episodes are almost like an anthology, which is really cool about the
Mhm.
series. But I'm also like, yeah, what they've done before. Like even in the episode captions, or the episode synopsis that they have, it's like a third party talking about the show, and it was one of the ones that's like, yeah, they try to be fake deep in this episode. Man, season 1 was better. Like they have a bunch of
Oh,
descriptions.
that's funny.
They have a
That's
bunch
funny.
of descriptions like that on season 3. So I was just like, yeah, like I think it's good that it's good to have expectations, like if they built a certain familiarity, like you said with the Marvel movies. But at the
Mhm.
same time, too, it's cool to be able to turn away from that a little bit, which is why I
Yeah.
like Doctor Strange so much. It's like, first of all, I love Doctor Strange. And
I thought
then-
the first Doctor Strange was fantastic.
Mhm.
I think it's a fantastic movie, start to finish.
Fantastic.
Oh God.
Well, we're out of time
Um,
today, everybody.
but but yeah, like the first Doctor Strange was fantastic, and like
Mhm.
I take it to the point of I look back at like past things that I got really hyped about, right? So like, or things I didn't even know about and watched it, and then I was like, holy shit. Season 1 of Game of Thrones is a perfect example. I knew nothing about Game of Thrones before that season came out. I just randomly saw it on the Walmart shelf, like the season 1 collection. I was like, okay, I mean, this looks cool. This looks like, oh, it's got fucking
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean in it, and I was like, oh, is this like Lord of the Rings? What the fuck is this? So I
Mhm.
bought it. I was like, okay, I had some extra money. I was like, I bought it. I binged it that whole night because it was so fucking good,
Dang.
you know.
So
And
do you-
now guess what? I have high expectations for House of Dragon
So do
because I know what they've done before. Like,
So do you-
you guys can do that again.
So do you feel like you're drawn to the novelty of like, because I noticed a theme here, the first season of Game of Thrones, the 1st
Mhm.
Doctor Strange movie. Do you like the novelty of like the new part of it and like the setup, the world building part of like the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I loved it. I think I haven't seen the
So-
first Doctor Strange in forever, but a lot of things that they did with like the out of body experiences or
Yeah.
whatever, like the whole like manipulating fucking reality
They were
thing.
building everything.
They
up,
didn't really
yeah.
do that a whole lot in this one either.
Just the one
like-
time.
They
Yeah.
did
They did the
different
whole
things.
thing.
They did different things. They went more with the I guess with the Book of the Dead parts of it, and Necronomicon, they did more stuff because there's so much magic in Doctor Strange that you can't cover all of it. Even if you made 5 movies, you can't cover all of it.
Do y'all agree that
that character's been around for 40, 50 years?
Yeah, a
It's
long
funny because
time.
he came out after Doctor Fate from DC.
Yep.
So
he's probably the one, the analog for it.
Which,
But
I mean, you can't really relate those two. They're completely
they're different. They're different.
Okay,
Or you
sorry.
think
Chanel,
now?
go ahead.
It's just there are a lot of people I've seen online. They're talking and they think that like, yeah, it's called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but it was a Wanda Maximoff movie, and Doctor Strange was just there. Like he just happened to be there. That's kind of what it felt like. And I mean, like I love Wanda.
It's
so
her
like,
story.
Yeah,
I would argue it's a little bit about Miss America Chavez too.
I think I don't think it's about her. I think she's.
I mean, she's like
introduced,
comes to her own. She has a whole arc in the movie.
She's just a plot device.
She's a plot device.
Y'all are not Miss America Chavez fans, are you?
I was like,
but in this movie, she's just a plot device.
I went with Ray, and Ray's a huge Marvel fan. I was like, and she comes on, I'm like, Ray, who the fuck is that?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, I'm like, am I supposed to know?
Meanwhile, Ray was all.
Yeah, he was freaked out.
Okay,
like, he was
in the
happy.
before there was geeks who drink or anything, me and Sam would have. Chanel, you don't know Sam, but Sam's a friend of mine, and everyone else knows her from back home too. But me and Sam, when we lived together, we would do a trivia night. We would have our own like trivia with prizes and stuff, and she and I dressed up like Kate Bishop and Miss America Chavez the first night ever because we were so into Young Avengers when it came out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to finally get there because I mean they're setting it up very slowly, and I'm happy about it. But
he said you just gave me an idea for an episode.
Ooh, what is it?
Like a trivia, like setting up a trivia. You host the trivia. You host the trivia, and then we are the contestants.
All right, I'll do it. I'm down.
Is it just Marvel trivia or
no? We can do any.
No.
We can do any country.
It can be anything.
Like
Make mine Marvel.
Yeah, we could each pick one that we're strong at, that we feel strong with, like horror movies.
So we could do
Marvel,
categories.
whatever.
Okay, so okay, so we can build that with categories. It's
Like
just like because they have rounds.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
American history. Chanel's gonna kill it.
Yes.
I mean, I did just take a test. It was literally me sitting there, and some lady's like, "Hey, who was the president during World War II?"
Calvin Coolidge.
Shit, what was
It was
his name?
Eisenhower. It was Eisenhower.
William Howard Taft.
Anyway, okay, we'll brainstorm
I had
that.
I had a follow-up question to Brian. So I was like,
Yes.
so since you like the beginnings and like the lore building of first things, like the novelty things,
That sounds like a younger version of me in relationships.
does that change your trajectory on Obi-Wan Kenobi coming out? Because there's already a bunch of lore behind it. So
No. Dude, I will be hyped about any fucking Star Wars thing that they release nowadays.
So my
Especially if
lightsaber-
it's like the series. Like the movies, okay, the sequel trilogy was. Anyways,
we already know how you
it
feel
was
about this.
it was yeah, you know, but
The
like
shows are better
lately
for sure.
anything with Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, like
Mhm.
I'm there for it, and they both have a piece in this show, and Ewan and bringing Hayden back just to
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Like that's amazing. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, did my spoiling things?
No.
no.
So,
I don't care about Star Wars, but like my introduction to Star Wars was those trilogies. So like, good. For
there is
you.
also like very high expectations for the show, so I will have thoughts if it's bad. Like
Yeah. You're not gonna bullshit and be like,
I am
good.
not. I am
Yeah.
not because
So we might be able to
I'm
do, might be able
very
to do hot
passionate
take,
about it.
Might be able to do
Mhm.
hot take court with some Kenobi stuff in
Mhm.
it.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That can
Should
be
we-
day when I'm not here. Let's. I'm
Hot
not
take
gonna have
court?
anything
No,
to
hot take
say.
court is
No,
for everyone.
hot take court. Yeah, hot take court's for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just be there like the moderator. You could be the judge because you're unbiased.
Okay.
No, I'm the
Yeah.
No,
judge.
Joe's
No,
the
I
judge.
don't- Okay.
Y'all are the jury. How hot take court's gonna work? I haven't talked to you about this.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
set
look
it up.
forward-
Set it up real quick.
Look forward to this in the future, probably in a couple months, but because we have movie clubs in between. But hot take would be: I'm the judge. Y'all each bring a take that is an unpopular opinion or is a hill that you die on, and then somebody will have to argue against it, and then whoever's not arguing is the jury, and then we decide the hot take, whether the
Okay.
hot take stays or whether the hot take goes. And
So
then
like, it's better to order 4 appetizers than 1 entree.
Exactly, something like that. Unpopular opinion that you will have, and then people will
That doesn't
argue.
make any fucking sense.
People
How
will
does that
argue.
appetizers
See,
are better than entrees? Like, and some people order 2 entrees and no appetizers.
Oh no!
You're a tapas fan, aren't you?
I don't know
if you like
tapas, but I feel
appetizers.
like I would like it.
But yeah, that's
She's
the premise.
all about them apps and zerts.
That's the premise of Hot Take Court. There'll be a little bit of planning. Sorry, Brian. There'll be a little bit of homework involved, but we'll power through to that episode of.
I'm excited for this. Joe and Chanel originally had a podcast that was kind of designed off of this format, so I'm excited to do this.
Like, that would have been so great if we could have gotten that off the
I
ground.
know. It'll be good. This will be a testing ground for it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm for it. So, I guess to wrap this up, we have Hot Take Court coming up. That'll be probably about 4 or 5 episodes away from now.
Yeah.
We have Movie Club coming up. Brian picked SLC Punk, a very niche and classic movie coming up for that.
I wanted to pick something for you guys that you have not seen. So,
and I think it'll go for everybody
it's great.
too.
It's one of my favorites. So
SLC Punk's coming up
Matthew
for Movie
Lillard,
Club.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Shaggy.
Everyone loves Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he's good.
He's not problematic, which I love.
So we have that coming up. We have the classic cartoon draft for our streaming services coming up. That's going to kick off another series of episodes that we're going to do. So we have classic cartoons, we have TV shows, live action stuff, movies.
We're building
We have a
our
whole thing.
live stream or our streaming service.
We have a whole thing planned for that as well. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming y'all's way. And now I have time to do it because I'm not planning a wedding.
Yay!
No, really. Like, I didn't know what to do with all this free time I had last week. I was like, what do I do now?
It's
Like,
floating in a void like Doctor Strange flying to the magic book.
the Necronomicon? It wasn't the Necronomicon.
No,
It was the Inkyridian.
The book of life. Yeah, there
Book
you
of
go.
Vishanti.
Yeah, Book of Ashanti. Cool. Someone had put that on Twitter, and it was like, Strange is about to approach it, and it was like an Ashanti music video. It was like, great.
Oh my god, I love it. Please.
Oh, baby.
Anyway, we got a whole bunch of stuff for y'all coming up in the next couple of months. So yeah, stay tuned for that, everyone. Follow us on Twitter. No, we're not on Twitter. Sorry, wrong thing. Follow us on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Search Sunday Funny Podcast. We're the one with the cool logo, the neon logo that I made, and no other fun day.
Comes
'Cause they're not-
close.
they're
Can't even
not that
touch
good.
us.
They're really not that good. They're really not that good.
They're
Yeah.
more Sunday than Fun Day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them are more the,
God.
How do you
This
be
is-
more the?
and
Great
some are
joke,
more
guys.
podcasts than anybody. I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We post there, give you little tidbits on where to find all of our podcast streaming services for free. Find us wherever. Just search Sunday Funny Podcast. It's not hard. It really isn't. They're them. I'm me. Be kind to one another, everybody.
Later, hose. Look that if you want.
Just end it right there. It's good.
Like,